Welcome back, sports fans, as the Beer Keggers are visiting the Herbisaurs for game number 2 of the quarterfinals, where the Beer Keggers have a 1-game lead so far in the series. All new positions here, as we'll find out, but the Beer Keggers are visiting now, so they're going to come up first to bat, and the first up to bat is going to be Mariana Beer. Carlin Balls 2 is on deck. So this is her first at-bat in the postseason. She's playing second base today, and here's her first pitch. She's going to let that sidearm one come in, number strike. She lets that go in the dirt. That's going to be ball. She punches that one out in the hole. That'll put her on first, and I started to go the wrong way, but I'll get her off to second. She comes in and standing on second base for a double for her first off-season hit. Now here's Carlin Balls 2, who also was off last game. Left fielder. She punches that one right out past. That could have been an RBI, but I don't know if Beer had the wheels to make it in, just like her husband. Here's Deputy Dog, our third baseman. The runner on first and third, no outs. He hits that first one right in the dugout. That's going foul. That's coming in, curving over the plate for strike number 2. He looked at that one. He wanted to get it, but that was a ball. It's too low. That goes to first. First catches it, sends it to second. Yeah, that's an easy double play when you're dealing with the Deputy Dog. 2 hours to midnight to go from home to first. And here's the Woodsman. He hits that first one a little too early, sends it into the dugout of the visitors. Try to hit the same one there. That's going down the line. So everyone he's hit so far has been foul, which is fine. It's better than watching the strike go by. That's going to go out. That's going to be a nice double, maybe even a triple if he can get over past second. And I don't think he's going to make it. He's headed that way. Yeah, he couldn't make it. Oh, no! Yeah. He makes it somehow. I thought they were going to attack him because he's so slow. Here's Big Sauce. He had a pretty decent game in the first of the series. He hits that first one, swings about 10 minutes too early, hits that foul. That one goes just over third baseman. That'll put him on first. And Woodsman knows not to try to proceed home, as he just doesn't have enough time in the day to make it there. Here's Dirty Kurt, who's playing right field today. Oh, yeah. There's a swing, there's a miss, and there's a bunt. That's not what he meant to do. That's 3 outs. Annabella Stokes is up first for the Herbisaurs. Dreyer is our pitcher today.
29, the second baseman.
All right, here's Dreyer's first pitch of the offseason. Catches a strike, a swing and a miss for strike number 1. That's also going to be a little faster than she expected for strike number 2. That just catches her swinging. Once again, this one is struck out and so angry she has to try to break the bat. Here's Dolph Stake, 200 average. He thinks he's better than he is. And he watches the first one go by strike. Dreyer winds up. He hits that one foul. It's 0-2. He's going to reach down and pop that one out. That's out in the stands. That catches him swinging. That's another strikeout. 2 in a row for Dreyer.
Now batting,
bringing up Brent Manley.
21,
800 average Manley has from the last game. Dreyer's got to be careful with this one. He punches that one out. That's deep, guys. That's deep. That ain't even coming close. Just like I said, she's got to be careful. That's a goner. Home run against Jeanette Dreyer. 444 feet right out the middle of the stadium. Yep, she's shaking her head. No, she can't believe it happened to her, but it did. Here's Schiff. 250 average and 1 RBI in the last game of the series. watches the first one come in as a strike. He reaches up, he smashes that one foul. Catches him swinging on that. That's another strikeout for Dreyer. She's got 3 strikeouts, 1 homer against her. The score is 1-1, tied. The top of the second. Balls is first to bat. 167, pitiful average for Balls, but he got on base a lot, so I don't know why. Could be all those times he hit it right into the opposing team's mitts. That one ain't going nowhere but foul. It's going to be way too low. I'm glad he let that one go. Right to first baseman, and he ain't going to make it in time as that's out number 1. Not adding to his pitiful average. Also 167 average is now Clipper Flipper. Just never been a good batter either. He swings about 4 minutes too early. That goes right down the mound. That puts him on first. Here's Dreyer, her first postseason at bat.
The pitcher.
She lets the first one come in over the plate as a strike, kind of a wobbly strike. That goes right to second. That's going to be a double play. Dreyer doesn't make it. That's 3 away, and no runs scored at the top of the second for the Beer Keggers. Morton Stanberg's up first, facing Dreyer. And Juan Rojas is on deck.
Now batting, number 27.
200 average and an RBI. Big chin to boot. Here's the first pitch from Dreyer. Catches him swinging. I guess he was expecting some heat. He got some ice, and there's the second one. There's the heat he was looking for, but he didn't swing on that one. Catches him swinging. That's another strikeout for Dreyer.
Now batting, number 47.
So far, she's got a pretty good average. She has a bunch of strikeouts and 1 homer on her. Ron Rojas. He pops it high, is out the dirty Kurt. Who fields that kind of in center field.
Now batting,
Center right, I guess.
19.
So here's Chili Little, 500 average. He did get a homer, I believe is on Maria Dirtbaggers. That's going to be a little high there. Woo! That's going to be a twisty on the inside. And that's going to be 2 balls, no strikes.
Inside.
She's sending them deep on the inside here. 3-0. That catches him swinging. 3-2, 2-way. She's trying not to give him something he can hit homer on. That's foul ball. It's now full count. He does hit that one, and that's got Kurt all over. He doesn't get to it in time, but he does pick it up. That puts Chili on second.
Now batting, number 23.
Milo Stewart's up next with Chili on second, 2 outs. Dreyer looks back, make sure Chili stays. He's probably going to take off to third here. For some reason, I couldn't throw it to third.
39, the pitcher.
Must have been a little dirt in the shoes there of the nail clipper flipper, preventing me from throwing it to third. Okay, Dreyer's not playing around. She just sent it to first, and that's going to do it there. No runs scored at the bottom of the second for the Herbivores. Beer Keggers back up top of third. Mariana Beer top of the order, who did get a double on her last at-bat. And Carlin Balls, too. Yep, next. Fisk
Now
is the
batting,
pitcher
number
here. Tuscan
21,
Fisk.
the second baseman.
All right, Beer fires that way out there into the corner of the outfield between right and center. That's another double hit for her. So two base hits 2 times in a row.
Now batting, number
2-2
9, the
for number
left
21.
fielder.
Here's Carlin Balls 2. Oh, yeah, nope, yep. All right, so she gets fielded out there in
Now
center, and
batting
Mariana
number
makes it back just in
66,
time on second.
the third baseman.
Here's Deputy Dog looking to see where the he's probably looking at the Dolphins out there. That comes in strike. I think he wants to hit this ball to the Dolphins. He's not going to be doing it if he's swinging that early. 0-2. That almost kills the pitcher. And he makes it to first. Beer is on third in scoring position
Now
as the
batting,
Woodsman is up to
number
bat,
1, the
who-
first baseman.
who already got a double today. And that's going to be another one for him. It's an RBI. Beer comes in. Deputy Dog rounds. And Bojack. Okay, now we're going to pickle. All the confusion. Oh, he's out at third.
Now
But
batting,
there's a force
number
there.
15,
Bojack took one for the
short.
team, got a run in, and that's just how it's done, apparently. That goes right to short. That's an easy out. That's out number 3. And that is going to retire the Beer Keggers top of the third with 2 runs scored. Annabella Stokes is up first with Dolph Stake coming back to the plate next. We still got Dreyer out there. She's doing well. Bunch of
Now
strikeouts.
batting,
Only 1 homer on her so far. A
29,
couple base
the
hits.
second baseman.
Speaking of Annabelle Stokes, did have 1 base run so far today on her. Then 2 strikeouts, I think. First one's a tip. That goes out in the audience, in the crowd. That one pops out. Ooh, that's going to be... Oh! Ball's 2 dives for it, doesn't quite make it. She sends it off to third, so that's only a double for for Annabella.
Now
Heck of a
batting,
dive,
number
though. Just
38,
didn't quite
the
get there in
center
time.
fielder.
Here's Dolph Stake, 0 for 1. Runner on second. Okay, why did we send it to first? I don't know. Anyways,
Now batting,
that's
number 21,
Grant Manley's up.
the first baseman.
He's the one with the homer on Dreyer. I think I said we got to watch this guy, and boom, home run. That's going to be in the inside corner of the plate for strike number 1. That's going out to center. Nothing we can do about that. We're going to hold the runner at first while the other runner rounds third, comes in home. Nothing we can do
Now
about it.
batting, number
It's fine.
10, the third baseman.
So here's Hamster Schiff. Runner on first, 1 away. They're going to be stealing here in a second. All right. Well, that's going out. Yeah, that's just a well-placed shot there. We'll just throw it to third. Ain't going to make it, but we did the best we could there. That was a well-placed shot, scoring a run for the Herbivores. And the score is now tied 3-3 with the runner on third, 1 away. That comes on the inside over the plate for strike number 1. That's going to be a little on the high side. All right, so we got 1 and 2 with 1 away. Catches it, staring at the ball. He's disappointed himself. He heads back to the dugout. 2 away, and Juan Rojas got his glasses on, and he's going to be looking to hit this one out of the park. That one goes right to Sauce. Picks it up, or not Sauce, but the nail clipper flipper instead of the big Sauce. Fires it off the first. That's out number 3. With the score tied, the Beer Keggers at the top of the 4th are sending Dirty Kurt up to the plate. Balls is on deck. Tusker Fuss is still pitching for now. He's throwing some serious sidearms too. Kind of hard to hit. So Kurt had nothing in his last at-bat. He's going to try to turn that around this time. And he does. Well, wrong way. He's going to get a double out of that. He ain't going to get more than that because it takes him, he needs a car to get to first. A mobility scooter or something.
Number 74,
So here's Big Slick.
center fielder.
Also, he's 0 for 1 today. Kurt's on second. That one's going over the plate, just off the dirt. Ball swings that one a little bit too early in the dugout. Okay. Oh, so Kurt. Oh, I hope he makes it. He does. Oh, no. I only tried to get one to third, but somehow Balls made it easy on second. So that's a two-run hit for him. Oh, he's hurt. Here it is, Achilles attendant. Oh, that's down. That's down. Let's bring Balls in. Let's get him. Let's get Limpy there fixed. All right. 2 runs scored thanks to that one down the line. So Achilles has to limp into the dugout. We got Dryers up now with no outs, and that goes out the center. And she'll take a base hit on that one. And was that Dirty Kurt that's on third now?
Number 21.
I'm losing track now with everything that's going on. Here's Beer. Back to the top of the order again. That's going to third. That's double play. But a run was scored. So here's Balls 2. Shouldn't care if her husband's hurt or not right now because it's her turn. That comes in way high for ball number 1. 2 outs. That one right through the pitcher. I don't know how he survived that gut check. So she's on base now. As Deputy Dog comes up, falls behind her. 1 for 2 today. 2 away. Lets that first one go. That was close, but it was just outside. That goes right to second baseman. Fielded and out. So we got Dryer up, but we also have we got Balls, who's having an issue with his Achilles. So I think we're going to go ahead and sub him now. We need this one who's injured. He's hurt. So we're going to go ahead and substitute. Let's see. We got. Wait. We got her out there. Got Dirty Kurt. Oh. I needed to do a substitute, not a position swap. All right. So we'll put Mr. Reliable back in. Balls is injured. Let him heal up as Dryer is pitching to Chile again, who I think got a double or triple on her last time. He's not swinging at the first one as it's ball deep on the inside. He will swing at that one. That's going to be out of here. There's no way that's staying in. That's gone. And that's home run number 2 against Dryer. And Little's Chile's second home run of the postseason.
Number 23.
So Milo Stewart's up next. He did get a single so far today. Dryer catches him swinging on that one. That one sends out foul to the crowd. That's going way on the outside. 1 and 2. He does tip that one. Somebody pick it up and fire it off the first. And Woodsman pulls it in for out number 2.
Number 39, the pitcher.
Here's their pitcher, Tusker Fuss, and that's out number 1, by the way. I misspoke. Oh, come on. She's sending them high now. But if we send them low, they're going to get knocked out of the park. All right, we got ball number 3. She's got to do something here, and hopefully it's not against... Well, that one gets popped up. So Barbarian runs over there, pulls it in. That's number 2 out.
Number 29.
So here's Annabella Stokes. I think Dryer wants to strike her out. Watch her throw the bat on the ground again. First one's going to be a pop-up. And Reliable pulls that one in. Easy out. The Herbivores did score a 1 run at the bottom of the 4th, closing the gap by 2. Woodsman's up first, who is 2 for 2 today. And the Sauce is in on deck.
Now batting, number 1.
So he's locked in. He's fit. A 1.0 average. And here's He almost gets forced on the first. Yep. Thinks he's crowding the plate. He's going to let him go by if he wants to try to hit him, or let's see where this goes. And that's going to fill up the count there. He doesn't have the wheels to make it, though. Yep. A little bit faster, a little bit more cardio instead of weightlifting, and he may have made it to first base in time. So that's one out. Big Sauce going to stand in the batter's box confidently. That's got some juice to it, but it's out at center.
Now batting number.
So here's Kurt with 2 away. He is 500 average so far this game. That's going to help. That's going to put him on second. And he's going to stop it there and check the menu. A little bit of an error there. Nevertheless, he's on second. Here's reliable 6.67 average with the homer. He does have 4 RBIs so far of the postseason as well. That's going to go right out to left. That's out number 3. So even though the Beer Keggers got Kurt on, they end up with no score. Herbisaurs sending Dolph Steak, who also has not scored anything today. But then Grunt Manley is 2 for 2 with the homer. Is going to follow.
Now batting number 38, the center fielder.
So Dreyer's pitched for quite a few innings now. Let's go ahead and give somebody else a chance. And substitute. Let's put baseman in.
Number 38.
Well, here's Poulan baseman. First pitch of the postseason. Beer dives for it, doesn't quite make it. Kurt grabs it, sends it to first, and it's quite a distance.
Now
so the runner makes it.
Number 21.
There's a base hit.
The first baseman.
And Grunt Manley's up next, facing Poulan. Well, strike number 1. That was a little low and slow, but it worked. He reaches down, he pops that one foul. Count is 0-2. That's going to be on the inside for ball number 1. 1-2. Oh Jesus. That's gone. So Poulan now has a homer on him. 404 feet, right to the top of the stands there. 2 runs scored. The game is now tied.
Now batting.
As old Shifty Shift, Henry Hamster's up. 1 for 2 today. Shift gets a homer. Oh my God, Poulan. How? Poulan baseman. 2 homers in a row against him. And Shifty Shift, by all the people who can hit homers, the Mr. Wide-Eye smashes it out of the park.
Number 27, the left fielder.
Well, the Beer Keggers are fair. They don't want to pull you out just because you had 2 home runs against you back to back. The first 3 pitches and 2 of them are homers. But hey, we'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. So now the Herbisaurs are leading by 1 as Juan Rojas. 0 for 2 today, but he does smash him out of the park if you're not paying attention. That's going to be high for ball number 1. Catches him swinging all day long for strike number 1. Woo, what's going on there? He's going to fire it off the first. He doesn't quite make it. And
now batting, number 19.
now you got a runner on first and second. Chili Little's holding the bat a little weird. They have no outs. Chili does have a homer against the Beer Keggers. That's going foul. If that was fair, that would have been a hard one to try to get in time. Way on the inside. Ball number 1. Nope, inside, says the umpire. Okay, so here we go. That's going to fill up the count. And we got 3-2. Runner on first and second, no outs. He hits that one foul. That one punches straight up in the air. And balls 2 is going to... Light off those fireworks, you jerks. It's his 3rd home run of the playoffs. And that's...
Number 23, the shortstop.
I mean, there's redemption, and then there's, well, you know. Listen, Poulan, if you were me, you know what you'd be doing as well. Bowling Green, 38. It's time for number 38 to go sit on the bench and think about why he's given everybody homers. So here's Cybex. Cybex hasn't, this is his first pitching of the postseason as well. Deputy Dog watches that thing float past him. I think that was Deputy Dog. That fires off the first. That's the first out.
Now batting number 39.
Tusker Fuss is up. Yeah, Deputy Dog's on third. The Nail Clipper Flipper's behind the plate. And Cybex catches that guy swinging for nothing. That tips up, and Nail Clipper Flipper's looking for it. And it's, he catches it right off of the, oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, I guess it went out. So 0-2 is the count, 1 away. Cybex winds up. Sends it to Cybex on the mound. He fires it first. That's out number 2.
Now batting number
Annabella Stokes.
the second baseman.
She got struck out quite a bit by Dreyer. And she's going to pop up here. And I don't know, Mariana Beer's got her arms in the air, waving for it like she just don't care. That's going to be fielded by Dirty Kurt out and right. Third out, 6 runs scored. The Herbivores now have 10. The Beer Keggers are trailing by 4 with Nail Clipper Flipper up next.
Now batting number 99.
He's 2 for 2 today in the post series. So if he can keep that going, that could be pretty good. That'll put him on first. He's not going to head to, well, he rounded first. He started to head towards second, thought better of it. And here's Danny Cybex's first postseason at bat. Well, he swings for it and doesn't quite come up with anything. That one goes foul. It's 0-2. Catches him staring at that one, and he's down. It's out number 1 as Mariana Beer comes up to the plate. 2 for 3 today, both doubles. Flipper's on first. It goes right over second, who does pull it in. And that's out number 2 as Colin Balls2 is up next. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. It's going to push her off the plate quite a bit. So she hits it right to the shortstop to get even. No runs scored. Top of the 6th. The Beer Keggers are trailing by 4. Herbivores is sending Dolph up to the mound to face Cybex.
Now batting number 38, the center fielder.
38's facing 52. First one is going foul. What the heck? If I would have stood there and let it, well, it probably would have gone on base for it rolled in fair. Catches him staring at that one. He's arguing with the umpire, but he's still out of here.
Number 21.
Out number 1. Grant Manley's up next. 3 for 3. So every time this guy's hit, he's done something, and I think he's going with the 3-run homer. That's going to dip in over the plate, the corner of the inside for strike number 1. That's getting punched out. That's going foul, though. Cybex fields that one on the mound, sets the first. That's 2 away.
Now batting Number 10.
So here's Shifty
the
Shift,
third
who
baseman.
can hit shit, but he gets a homer off the Poulan baseman. Here's Cybex's turn. He punches that one foul. Okay, that goes out. Oh, he dives for it. Probably wasted a lot of time doing that. So Balls 2 picks it up and sends it over to third. He'll be safe on third for that one. So 2 outs, runner on third. Morton Stenberg's up.
The left fielder.
He was only 1 for 3 today. But as you see, that never really makes a difference. Okay, Beer grabs that one. Fires it over to first. Wait, not enough time. The runner scores,
47, the catcher.
increasing the lead for the Herbivores by 5 points now. Runner on first, 2 outs. We're now stealing. Okay, that's ain't going nowhere. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. Why can't you just grab the dang ball? It's going to third. Be there all day long. A triple RBI. Scores now half. 6 by 12. Chilly Little, 3 for 3 today, is back up. That's a dive. That doesn't go nowhere. 13-6. The Beer Keggers in the postseason,
The shortstop.
their second game, they're really starting to fall apart. I knew I should have went to bed instead of stayed up and commentating this one. So this one is a pop-up. And now Clipper Flipper pulls that one in for the third out. 3 runs scored at the bottom of the 6th, bringing the total of 13. So that's a 7-point gap the Beer Keggers need to do something about. At the top of the 7th, they only got 3 more innings to do it.
Now batting number
As long as their
the
defense
third
can hold
baseman.
up, which it hasn't so far. So here's Deputy Dog with the first attempt. And yes, he's going to throw that one out of the park. F you, Herbivores, he says as he crosses all the bases. 357, his first home run of the postseason. Bojack
Now
shakes his hand at the plate,
number 1,
and
the
he's up
first
next.
baseman.
He's 2 for 3 today, both or 2 doubles. Hits that first one foul. Second one foul. That goes out to right. That's fielded. Out number 1.
Now batting number 15, the shortstop.
Big Sauce 1 for 3 today. That's the first one goes strike on the inside corner of the plate. That's going to be just a little bit too low. Ball number 1. Oh no, that first baseman is something else. He reached up in the air, he pulled that one in for the second out.
The right
Dirty Kurt's
fielder.
up next, who's pulled his average up in the postseason from the regular season. But he reaches up high, and that's going to be a nice, easy out for the second baseman. And that'll put 1 on the board, narrowly closing the gap. If you look at the dugout, all the brothers are sitting back there by the water cooler, chilling out.
Now
And
batting
first up
number
is Tusker
39,
Fuss.
the pitcher.
Well, they're going to put in Nate Hankey instead. So here's Cybex facing Hankey. First one's coming in a bit too high for ball number 1. That one goes right over to Deputy Dog on third. He's going to try to fire it off the first in time, and he does make it. So that's the first
Now
out.
batting,
As Annabella
number
Stokes comes
29,
up.
The second baseman.
1 for 4 today, but that one was a double. That one's too high for ball number 1. Catchers are swinging on that one. 1-1. He does reach down and tips that one foul. 1-2. She reaches down, she gets a hold of it. And maybe not enough there. Reliable pulls that one in at center. So that's the second out. Number 38, Dolph Stakes up. He was 1 for 4 with just that one being a single. But anyone can be a homer at any time. Just ask Poulan Baseman about that one. That one comes a little too low for ball number 1. That pops down over the plate for strike number 1, 1-1. Okay, that pops out. Reliable turns, comes in, and catches that one. That's out number 3. So at the bottom of the 7th, the Beer Keggers kicked in the defense and let no run score. Top of the 8th, sending Reliable up to the plate, facing Ramiro. Okay, that goes over second baseman. That's going to put Reliable at least on second. He's going to think about third, but he ain't going to make it, so he'll stop on second. He probably could have made it to third, though. I always second guess that, but some of them are faster than others. So here's Nail Clipper, who's not one of the fast ones, but he is 3 for 3, so he's gotten on base. And that might work too. Yep, that goes over the second baseman's head. He's on first. That puts Reliable in scoring position on third, which is desperately needed by the Beer Keggers as Cybex comes up for his second at-bat of the postseason, who didn't do so well at his first at-bat. And that's not going to go much either. So, yeah, I don't know what we're doing there. Okay, so what? So you tell the jerk, oh my God. Yep. And that just happened.
Now batting, number 21, the first baseman.
Another silence here as we're mourning the stupid decisions by the controller here. The Beer Keggers are all kinds of messed up, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanted to see a game with how not to play, you're definitely watching the right one. We're in the playoffs. We're this close to get the pennant.
The third baseman.
And here's Shifty Shift facing the Cybex. He's probably going to get another home run because why not? First one goes in strike, but doesn't matter. That one goes strike, doesn't matter. Here's the third pitch. Catches him looking. He's surprised. I'm actually surprised too. He couldn't knock that one out of the park the way things are going. But here's Morton Stanberg. 50-50 for the Herbivores. Okay, Beer dives and catches that first. Barely catches him at first. That's out number 2.
Batting, number 47, the catcher.
So here's Rojas. That pops up high. Looks like Reliable and Balls 2 are going to work this one out. Balls 2 is going to field that one for out number 3. So with a 7-point spread, Mariana Beer's up first. It doesn't really matter because the people aren't going to run the bases as you ask them to. They're going to do whatever the heck they want anyways. So we'll see what happens. Mariana Beer, Balls 2's on deck.
Now batting, number 21, the second baseman.
She pops that one up. That's not going to go over the wall. It's going to go into the center fielder's mitt. Brings up Balls 2. Doesn't matter if they all get on base. They're all just going to get 3 outs as soon as they all get bases loaded anyways. Running around like chickens with their heads cut off. She's going to punch that out to one of her fans. That one's going out to left. Easily fielded. Out number 2.
Now batting,
and unless a miracle happens,
the third baseman.
the Beer Keggers are going to be done here in a minute. That's not a miracle. That's typical. It's out number 3. The Beer Keggers lose. And, yep, that is what it is. Their first game in this postseason, their second game overall this year, but by 7. Let's see, where's the errors? Because there was a whole ton of errors. 39 at-bats, 17 hits, and 1 homer. 3 pitchers, all had home runs hit on them. 2, 3, 1. And then, yeah, all three of the herbivores are in the top three. Manly, Little, and Hamster. Fifth. So this game is going to go to 3. The Sharks and Platypi. Nemesis and the Moose. Nemesis won the last one if they can hang on. The Moose are leading. The Moose take it, so they tie up that. Crocs and the Grapplers go to the Grapplers this time. So we're in the finals here. The final game of the quarterfinals, game number 3. The Herbisaurs will be back at the Beer Keggers, who are both 1-on-1 against each other. Jose Steele will be first up pitching for the Beer Keggers, and Dick Lucas for the Herbisaurs. So listen, if you want to see what's turning into some horrible chaos, come on back for the next one, guys. Until next time, we'll see you then.